Oh, hello everyone! Welcome back to Wolf's Bite. It's Raspberry 2 with a special guest, CMeeCraft. Today we're playing the Wolf's Bite. We're gonna play. There's two of us. I am the wolf.
You can't just do that!
After failing to survive in the highly competitive residential demolition industry, mostly due to the difficulties dealing with brick construction, the big bad wolf decided it was time for a career change. Unable to resist the lure of entrepreneurship, he decided to enter the restaurant business. The three little pigs survived. I think we all know what's going on by now.
But this is only episode 3. We can't assume that until at least episode 10.
Well, it's now episode 10.
Anyway, stop stealing my show!
It's my show now.
How well did that work last time for you?
It's my turn first. Alright, we're gonna start out at the grocery shop. We need supplies. Shopping for ingredients. Wait. And we need ingredients. Can't run a restaurant without good things to... There's no good there. Bad things to go. The store provides you with all the ingredients you'll need to cook up some food to feed an army. You even managed to negotiate discounts.
So rushed, Raspberry 2.
I want to go to bed. The Wolf's Bite gains 1 quality. Unfortunately, your usual specialty merchant is out of some essentials.
Look, no one's going to watch.
You have to add them to your routine store trip. As you turn down aisle 8, you spot Jean Garcia.
You sure it's not Jean Garcia?
It's Jean. Private chef to the mayor. You lock eyes as the realization strikes you both that there is only 1 jar of snap pepper left on the shelf, and you are both planning on preparing snap dumplings this evening. Curses. Is that curses like swear words, or curses like just random words with curses?
Curses.
Curses. Jean is half a step faster and has a jar. This is like a sports game. What do you do? Offer recipe? Bez much the mayor. Whatever that means. Pay triple. We don't have the money to pay triple.
You could besmirch the mayor.
What does that mean? What does besmirch mean?
Like insults?
We're insulting the mayor. Jean, come now. Why are you preparing snap dumplings for that blusting buffoon of a mayor? We both know his palate is not educated enough to appreciate the nuance of snap pepper and snap dumplings. You uncount K9.
That's the other one. This is Jean.
Oh. Is it a guy or a girl? You uncount K9. How dare you imply my cooking is only appreciated by buffoons of a low palate? I am keeping the snap pepper, and I sneer in your general direction. The wolf loses 3 reputation.
Well played, wolf. Well played.
I knew that would give me something bad.
Okay. Well then, I think if the pigs are to succeed in taking down this behemoth, we need some magical aid.
Why is the wolf bite? Wait, why is the wolf bite taped on?
Because it's a new edition, so it wasn't on the map initially.
Fancy.
Anyways, we're gonna have our fortunes told.
Oh, it's a sloth. I love sloths.
3 non-refundable, completely binding predictions for the future, all for free. What a bargain. Hooves crossed for something nasty for the wolf. The room went dark. A chill filled the air. Suddenly, an otherworldly voice that was everywhere and nowhere at the same time said, "You are before that which is behind you."
Wait, let's not otherworldly if we both do it at the same time.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You are before that.
Wait, we have to.
No, it's cool. It's okay if it's
3,
absent.
2, 1. You are before that which is behind you. Things that are behind you are also being led.
This insight engenders the nobler side of the pigs. The pigs gain 1 reputation. If there's one thing the witch has plenty of, it's toad's breath. She boasts the biggest collection of toad's breath in the city, and she's fiercely protective of it. But if you were to get your hands on it, let's just say the wolf's pasta is going to taste a whole lot toadier. But is stealing the toad's breath worth the risk? If the witch catches you, toads will be the least of your concerns.
Toad's breath. I can't stand those words together. It sounds disgusting. It's making me throw up.
Could smash and grab, the old swisheroo, or the price is right.
Smash and grab.
Let's play The Price is Right!
You're boring.
Is that actually on the game show? I don't watch it very often.
I don't know. I've only seen it a couple times.
I've only seen it muted in a restaurant.
I've seen it on the really old game show channel, so I don't know if they still do that anymore.
The pigs decide against stealing and just offer to buy a few vials of toad's breath. To the pig's surprise, the witch happily obliges and even tosses in a jar of whisper salt. Oh, I thought I was the only one who liked cooking with toad's breath, she says. The pigs lose one wealth, but the wolf's bite loses one quality. Ha!
Alright.
Famous food critic coming to town. Gus Fiore has caught wind of the intrigue surrounding the wolf's bite and would like to feature it on his show, Restaurants, Taverns, and Bars. Will the episode be about redemption or revenge? Only time will tell.
Alright, let's go to the witch's hut and have our fortune told. Alright. The witch offers fortune-telling services at no charge. Be careful, though. Her predictions are binding, if no cost, non-refundable. Pause crossed. The room went dark, a chill filled the air. Suddenly, an otherworldly voice that was everywhere and nowhere at the same time said, "One man's spending is another man's earning. The secrets of commerce were unveiled by the witch."
That's not the voice.
Other voice person, you're ruining it. Unveiled by the witch's wisdom, and the wolf gains one wealth. Seriously, other half of my voice, what are you doing?
That wasn't part of it.
Lately, your pasta. Come on, get back in. You're throwing us off. They're not going to think we're otherworldly anymore. Lately, your pasta has had the strange and unpleasant aftertaste of
a wet toad. Ha ha ha.
Flab. Oh, this isn't the otherworldly voice talking anymore, is it?
No, that's what I've been trying to say.
Oh my gosh, you look like I'm drunk or something. Flabbergasted.
Wait, you're not?
I'm just tired. Flabbergasted decided to ask the witch for her assistance. Toad's breath! She growls. And why did you make her voice so high-pitched? Toad's breath! She growled, swift, narrowed eyes. What? Is something scary? Do you not like this one? Have you seen this before?
No, but... Think about the context. Use your brain. Think about what's happening.
I don't.
Well, then read on.
Someone puts toad's breath in my food? Is that the worst thing you come up with? Something scary's happening is what it seems like, but it doesn't seem that scary. She thinks it's us? She's gonna kill us? She gonna kill us? Someone's been in my store, she adds. She talks like that when she's angry. She sounds angry. She tells you the remedy is a simple syrup of moth swing, or you could try working with the toad flavor and create a unique new dish. What are you so afraid of, dude? Do you go for the easy solution or the daring one? Alright, tell me what you caught on with, because I don't understand.
Well, clearly this is happening because I put toad's breath in your food.
Yes.
I don't know.
That freaks you out that much that you're gonna hide in the corner like a little scaredy person?
Well, no, I was just thinking, I mean, it's a witch doll. Maybe the misuse of toad's breath, there might have been repercussions. You know?
On you?
Yeah.
Oh, on you.
Yeah.
Alright, so I can fix it, work with toad's breath for stop. I can't stop serving pasta. Everyone loves pasta.
Stop serving the pasta.
Let's work with them. Then we'll be known as unique, awesome people. Instead of working against toad's breath, you decide to use a clever mixture of exotic spices to enhance the flavor. Some patrons find it too weird for their simple palates, but most of your customers agree your pasta is better than ever. Who knew Toad's breath could make such a delicious dish? The wolf's bite gains 1 quality and the wolf gains 1 reputation. Told you it'd be good for me. Thank you for trying to sabotage, but you didn't do anything. You helped me. You're the bad side.
Alright, well, magic is overrated. Get to the bar.
Barton.
With the neighborhood.
Neighbor.
Actually, I'm going to go to the Wolf's Bite.
The wolf's bite.
And I'm going to be guests.
Be guests in the restaurant. You guys are so messy.
You spend the day eating in the restaurant, being as much of a nuisance as possible. You order things that are not on the menu, send back every order at least once, intentionally
some
spill
people
drinks.
actually do that because they're like, oh, if this thing's horrible, you can get another one for free or whatever. And they're like, yeah, this thing's horrible, and they actually didn't care. They're just like,
and disrupt the other guests' meals. You were the only ones in the restaurant by the end of the night. The whole site loses 1 quality. Gal Frosty is doing a feature on the Wolf's Bite for her hit show. This seems like a golden opportunity for sabotage. What do you want to do? I could steal the show.
we did that already.
I could replace the proteins or complain on camera. I'm gonna complain on camera. The pigs pose as regular patrons, and when given the opportunity, complain about the restaurant. Unfortunately for the pigs, negative comments hurt show ratings and were edited out.
Oh, good for me, bad for you.
Maybe they'll show up in the director's cut someday. No effect. Gosh darn!
You're losing bad. Turns out the wolf isn't just blowing hot air when you talk about his new restaurant, The Wolf's Bite. The early reviews from local diners have been positive, and it looks like Wolfie might have found a niche. A niche. My turn. I want to go to... Let's go to the Barton. Tend the bar or man the DJ booth? Let's tend the bar.
DJ Wolfie!
No, we're a bartender.
Okay.
We work with restaurants. We're into that type of stuff. Eating without drinking is boring. You need to spice things up and try out the liquid arts. Look at me. I'm so fancy at this. I have my wolf stuff.
Wolf brand.
Wolf brand liquor.
Yes, liquor.
With the same culinary flair that led to your famous oysters, Carnegie. You serve up a bunch of flaming howlers to bar patrons and who cannot get enough.
Yes, English.
English. Hopefully nobody minded that you had a few too. The wolf gains 2 reputation.
What?
People like it when their bartender gets drunk. I don't think they do much. Hey. I didn't get drunk, I only had a couple. I'm good.
That's what they all say.
Jane Porter, after years of living in the wild, has recently returned to civilization. Not sure why a nightclub with its flashing lights and loud music was her host's first choice. Because they were like, hey, that place looks interesting. I've been in the wilderness
Go
forever.
hot turkey.
Oh, it's a cold turkey.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed by the stimulus, Jane jumps behind the bar for cover, where her curiosity is piqued by the soda gun, which she seized immediately prior to dousing patrons with seltzer and cola. Disarm Jane, teach Jane the flaming howler recipe, or offer Jane a banana daiquiri. Blah, blah. Let's teach her a recipe. She'll be like my apprentice. Fire bad. Wait, not is she make it? Oh, she's saying that. Fire bad. Wolf make fire. Wolf bad. Bad wolf.
I think it's...
Tarzan swung... Wait. Actual Tarzan. Okay. Tarzan swung down from the VIP section, leapt over the bar, and drop-kicked you. Bam! Alright, this has to be deeper voice. It's Tarzan. It's not the Jane.
Yeah.
Oh! Jane and Tarzan!
Yeah.
I get it now. Tarzan, get rid of Wolf. Get rid of fire. Save Jane. And with that, Tarzan tossed you to the curb. Unfortunately, no flaming howlers are spilled in the process. The wolf loses 3 reputation.
Gain 2, lose 3. Ooh, your reputation is suffering.
I hate Tarzan.
And you know what? It's gonna suffer some more. Well, actually, no. We're going to the grocery shop. We're gonna do a smear. Well, no.
You bore me.
Going to the bad. Oh, we're vandalizing buildings.
This is actually gonna help me. See, if you're writing my name and face everywhere, then people are gonna be like, "Hey, who's that?"
Everybody knows the big bad wolf used to live down here. By spray painting his old "the baddest wolf" tag, people will not only be reminded of his criminal past, but it will also make them question his new public persona as a do-gooder small business owner.
Not gonna be small business for long. It's gonna be big.
Focus on the brick walls. We know he can't knock those down. The wolf loses 1 reputation.
Why do I have such a stupid weakness? I can just punch the walls. Punch them.
Well, I mean, maybe if you used physical strength instead of lung strength, you could, but... The West Side Porkers, the original Bad Pig Gang, are considering rebranding in order to differentiate from the East Side Squealers, a new rival gang. As the gang's most notable alumni, you have a chance to design the new uniform for a fee, of course. Let's see, spandex. All spandex.
Yes.
Mohawks and metal tusks, or bronze and leather armor.
I'm thinking spandex.
Not a chance.
Yes! Do the spandex. Come on, it'll be fun.
Bronze and leather armor.
Aw, you're boring.
The West Side Porkers are...
Then what did the spandex do? They're perplexed.
Perplexed by the choice. Come on, guys. We can be gladiators. It'll be great.
They had spandex and wouldn't be perplexed. So mean.
This hasn't been used since Hannibal.
Hammable. It's the pig version.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's hammable.
It's a bit of a throwback, but it might do.
We want spandex.
I guess we can make it work, but we're gonna need some help paying for all that bronze, if you catch my drift. They lose 1 wealth, but gain 1 reputation.
Spandex is cheap.
It's also ridiculous.
Spandex is comfy.
When was the last time you saw someone voluntarily wear spandex?
I don't know if it's...
Exactly.
No, spandex is in a lot of stuff. This is cotton.
No, do we mean
I'm wearing cotton.
spandex? Like spandex.
Spandex.
Anyways.
It spans.
Word is spreading of the culinary visionary at the Wolf's Bite with new recipes
Wait, I
being
just realized
introduced.
something. Spandex is like super stretchy and stuff.
By the day,
But it
there's...
spanned the decks. That's why it's called spandex, right?
Sure. There seems to be no end to the Wolf's culinary cunning. Just 3 days into his career, and he's already one of the hottest restaurants in the kingdom. And one of the most hated chefs ever.
Oh, it's my turn.
5% reputation. Beat that.
We're gonna go to... let's see if we can... So we're gonna go to the bad side of town, see if we can repair some damage you've done by mentoring the youth. Say, you know, you shouldn't be in these creepy games that they're doing because they're wearing spandex. Or at least they should. They should wear spandex. If you want to be part of that, make them wear spandex. That's what I'm going to teach these kids. As a former resident of the rough and tumble streets of the bad side of town, your success as a serial
Entrepreneur.
What's wrong with me? Entrepreneur positions you as a role model to today's kids. Teaching them the benefits of business ownership and self-discipline and wearing spandex will pay dividends as today's kids become tomorrow's adults and the Wolf Bites patrons. I hate that word. I've never been able to do it. The wolf gains 1 reputation. An abandoned factory appears to be leaking a mysterious glowing ooze from the barrels at the lower levels. Nobody seems to care since it only affects the bad side of town. Oh, poor bad side of town.
Oh, those little bad side of town kids are so cute too.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's like a little fox and a little bunny or pig.
That's a bunny.
It's a bunny. Okay.
It's a bunny.
It's so cute. I love it.
Preliminary testing case that is non-toxic, it's defeated, but in a raw state it causes hallucinations if consumed through tap water. It's the new drug.
Yeah.
As a former resident, you are concerned. Wait, it's like, you are concerned. How do you want to address this issue? Take the food and cook it, donate a water purifier and clean up the site, or lobby for government intervention. The government doesn't do nothing. I don't know if that'll work. I want to cook it. We're cooking it. Since the mysterious ooze retains its glowing properties but becomes non-toxic when cooked, you decide it can be used in an eye-catching beverage or sauce.
Are you using toxic industrial sludge in your dishes?
It's not toxic if you cook it. Just saying. The only challenge is keeping the origin under wraps long enough to work through the barrels and wear your spandex. I have to say spandex, but
how do you gain quality?
I gain quality because people like glowing food. It's a new thing.
Okay. We're still working on trying to get the wolf's reputation into the ground.
Into the underground.
Let's see, what could I do to lower your reputation? I don't think getting drunk would help.
Of course it would. It'd be like, he attended the bar here last week. He got us drunk. It's his fault. You should get drunk. That logic makes no sense.
Would lobbying help? Did you just roll your eyes at me?
Wait, watch this. Wait, they can't see there. You need a face cam.
What if I'm going to train in restaurant operations with Giuseppe?
And they have a last name too, you know.
No, that says to Giuseppe. You spend the day getting a deeper understanding of how restaurants operate and the business side of things. Giuseppe has no idea how helpful this will be as you search for weaknesses in the wolf's new business. The wolf's bite loses one quality. Vorum Velum is offering a special guest presentation on metal science, alchemy, and their applications in the kitchen. Sensing an opportunity to bend science to your nefarious aims, you attend. This brings me to Remerium and Scorchicet, two metals famous for their abilities to turn heat into cold and cold into heat, respectively. These metals have puzzled scientists for decades. However, recent breakthroughs in the alchemical arts have finally enabled blacksmiths and silversmiths to work with these mysterious metals, which are virtually indistinguishable from silver to the unaided eye. Oh, how will you use this fun new knowledge? How will you use this fun new knowledge? Forget science, let's steal, spoon swap, or why not both? Imagine the spoon swap. You swap the spoons. And now, people, when they eat their soup, it's too cold or maybe even too hot.
You know if they don't have spoons at school? Everyone's mad. They only have forks.
Well, that's forks.
No, it's just forks. Literal forks is all they have at school.
That's annoying. Alright, spoon swap. Let's swap all the silver soup spoons, for Remerium soup spoons. That way, whenever people order soup, it will be cold and taste bad. I don't know how I arrived at this accent, but I like it.
I like it.
The wolf's bite loses one. Wait, the wolf's bite loses one quality.
There's a camera crew near my house!
Yay,
I live in the wolf's bite now.
Gus Fiore, wolf's bite, yesterday recruiting interviewees. Buzz Gus, this
and
week strengthened
fainting
and swooning.
That's totally everything we need.
Yes.
Let's go to the neighborhood. We're gonna be part of the neighborhood watch. So let's try to rebuild our famous occupation. The domesticated wolves are the original watchdogs. While crime is generally rare in the city, the citizens can sleep a little more soundly knowing you're standing vigilant and protecting them. Oh, look how cute I am, just standing vigilant and protecting. Looks like I have a horn. That's just my ear, though. The wolf gains one reputation. You find a rat's nest under an abandoned house while making your rounds through the neighborhood. Fortunately, these are just common rats and don't have any personality.
Aww.
Unfortunately, they seem to be breeding rapidly and are a high risk of carrying diseases in the neighborhood. Dun, dun, dun.
Kill them all.
But they have no personality. As the de facto leader of the neighborhood, dealing with this falls on you. Thank you. Strangely enough, it does not appear anyone noticed in this besides you. Ooh. Call a professional exterminator, use the rats in the restaurant, or exterminate the rats yourself.
Well, I mean, you're already cooking with toxic
Everything
industrial
needs to be used in the
sludge.
restaurant. I'm trying to use whatever I can.
So might as well use the rats.
What initially looked like a public health hazard has high potential as a renewable source of free protein.
God.
They have no personality, they don't care.
Your restaurant is the worst.
Sure won't have the same panache as filet mignon, but the margins on free ingredients are much larger. All you need is clever marketing to make sure people buy it. The wolf gains 4 wealth, but the wolf sprite loses 1 quality.
As it should.
But here's what they're thinking. They're like, those rats had no personality, and you're doing a good thing by getting rid of them. Yay. Because everyone here is stupid.
Poor rats.
You know, they had no personality. It makes me even feel worse for them.
Yeah. They couldn't help that they were born without a personality.
Is personality something you're born with, or does it develop? I think both.
Well, I think in this case it just means that they aren't anthropomorphized.
No, it means they have no personality.
No, it means they're just normal rats like we see today
No,
instead
no,
of
no.
like cool rats.
These are cool rats with no personality. I'm evil.
I need more.
I'm making this a whole lot darker.
I'm going to smear.
Imagine that. Oh, I should
No.
write a book about that. Like, there's these rats that are like...
Yeah, I'm going to the bar and
Okay.
I'm gonna enter the dance competition.
drunk.
No, that's irresponsible.
You're irresponsible.
Who goes to the bar to get drunk?
I don't know. People who go to bar get drunk, go to a bar
Anyways.
get drunk.
The 3 epic crew has the slickest moves this side of the Green River. Flares, windmills, and suicide flippers can't keep up with the triple make shuffle, snout spins, and the pork bomb. Those suckers got served.
For dinner.
The pigs gained 1 reputation and 1 wealth, because we won the dance contest. The bouncers don't like the pigs' reputation for causing trouble. In the spirit of compromise, however, they are willing to let 2 stay if 1 leaves, figuring they'll behave if they aren't together. Which pig should be sent home?
Sergey.
I think Sergey would take it the best. Hey, Stinky, that guy is looking at us funny. Let's beat him up and take his wallet. Pinky, you're crazy. I think you've been spending too much time in your wolf costume. Don't be a wimp. Or don't be a wimp. I didn't say no. I just said you're crazy.
I think you got this mixed up.
I'm in. We just need him to throw the first punch. It turns out Sergey was the responsible one. I figured send Sergey home so he could actually go out and do something productive. The wallet was loaded, which earned the pigs 1 wealth. But nobody likes a bully and they lose their reputation.
Yes.
No! No! You'll howl for the wolf's bite! Ow!
Chicken curry and stuff and the Gus effect. That should be
Make reservations now.
Yes. Please do. Alright.
You have a lot of money.
Time to spend it at City Hall. Catering. Papa Wolf once said, "Don't make any big decisions on an empty stomach,
Son.
son." Nobody makes bigger decisions than the politicians at City Hall.
Except for the politicians at the state governments.
Some delicious pastries. This place is better than the whole state, dude.
Fair enough.
Some delicious pastries, with your logo prominently displayed on the wrapper, should help the city council perform at the top of their game while getting your name in front of the city's movers and shakers. Look at all this fancy stuff. Look, there's my logo. The wolf bite gains 1 quality. To your dismay, the mayor has declared today to be a no-fat day.
Ha 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 ha!
He encourages all local restaurants to eliminate fat from their menu for the day, and in exchange he'll give an extra promotion to those who participate. Ooh, promotions. But no fat. How's the food going to get its flavor without the fat? It's gonna take all the extra time to cut off all the fat off the rats, but rats aren't very fat, so who cares?
You and your rats. You're toxic. You're toxic industrial sludge.
Toxic industrial sludge doesn't have any fat in it, so I can just serve that.
Your restaurant is the worst.
Though he's enthusiastic, it seems the citizens are less than thrilled for about a whole day of fat-free fare. Are you up to the challenge? Bring on the quinoa! Stick to my fat. Crank up the sugar. Let's get rid of this fat and replace it with sugar. Because that's the responsible thing to do. Make people get sugared up. The mayor is a silly man. While he tries to focus on fat, you leverage one of the oldest tricks in the book and crank up on the sugar. This allows you to maintain the scrumptious flavor you're famous for and force the mayor to praise you publicly. It's a win-win, in which you win twice, and everyone else loses. The wolf gains 1 reputation and 4 wealth, and the wolf's weight gains 1 quality. All wins, no loses.
Won twice.
I know, right? It's win-win, no loss.
Your reputation was so terrible for a while there, now it's back up.
It is, isn't it? But it's not as high as yours, unfortunately.
Grocery shop.
Do something stupid.
We're going to smear the wolf.
Again.
Yes.
Well, you didn't do that early, did you?
No, I didn't. I considered it. The store gets a ton of foot traffic, a perfect audience for a smear campaign against the wolf's bite. Pamphlets and pickets are the weapons in the battle for public sentiment, and you wielded them with great effect. The wolf's bite loses 1 quality. How does that not lose your reputation? While surfing the net, you stumble upon an anti-capitalism blog written by Little Miss Muffet. Her blog could be an opportunity to give you your anti-wolf smear campaign a digital platform. What subject line are you going to use to get her attention and rally her to your cause? Man bites dog. Seize the means of preparation. Now is the time to act.
I like man bites dog.
No, clearly it's got to be seize the means of preparation.
What does that even mean?
Because it's a reference to communism. Seize the means of production. Communist Manifesto, probably.
I'm not that educated.
And she's an anti-capitalist. It seize the means of preparation. It's great. She wrote back. Dear pigs, I would be happy to expose the wolf's exploitative greed in my latest series, Food Should Be Free, a probing examination of greed in the restaurant business. The pigs gain 1 reputation while the wolf loses 1 reputation and 1 wealth.
You're so adorable.
Yeah, you can't be mad at us for being good.
Too bad.
Or bad.
Ooh, Over the Moon.
Over the Moon, filming, restaurants, taverns, bars. Tomorrow, Bad Side of Town, Proud. Demolition Business, Deserved Bump, Happy Ending. Redemption.
I thought the redemption usually comes before the happy ending. Anyways. I'm going to go to the barn to redeem myself as a DJ this time. Yeah, look at me.
You're scratching the record.
Hey, yo, it's your boy, Big Bad Wolfie on the 1s and 2s, making you move and groove. We're gonna have a dance-off and ladies drink for free, because I'm a good person. Don't forget to go to the Wolf's Bite for your late-night cravings after you shake your tail feathers. The wolf gains 1 this is the narrator. The wolf gains 1 reputation and the Wolf's Bite gains 1 quality. Yay. Because I can't... I have to yell. Gente Carlo.
Yeah, that's just weird. You gotta talk at least normally.
Singer, songwriter, and local musical celebrity is hanging out in the bar. That's so awkward to say. Exclusive VIP section. Getting him to do an intimate, exclusive performance at the Wolf's Bite could be a windfall, and if done consistently, a new offering at your restaurant. Yes, you need just the right approach to convince him. Rockstar to rockstar approach. I'm not a rockstar. I'm just a DJ. I've only done this once. I'm not very experienced.
But your reputation is so good.
He's like super awesome. I don't know if I can do that. Buy him a drink, get him drunk, convince him to do it. He's not paying attention. Make him sign a contract, and he's like, "Oh crap! What did I do?"
It's like, what? I signed away my yachts?
Signed away my life?
To the Wolf's Bite? To open up their brand new seafaring restaurant?
Offer him dinner. Maybe, he can come to our restaurant. He'll love it so much he wants to go there every day. We're offering him dinner. Turns out, how do you say that? Shantae is a fan of your crucible fried chicken curry. He regularly has his assistant fetch it for him when he is in town. He graciously accepts the offer. Yes. The night of his free dinner, paparazzi swarmed the restaurant. Shantae declined to perform. He said his artistic spirit would be stifled in the restaurant.
Stifled.
Stifled? I said something wrong again. Stifled in the restaurant, but he would go on record and endorse the crucible fried chicken curry, which was nice. Just nice. Not amazing. Not the best thing you've ever had. Just nice. The wolf gains 1 reputation and the wolf's bite gains 2 quality.
Man, I think you're bringing this back at the end here.
I know, right?
If you can't beat them, join them. Work in the restaurant.
No!
You spend the day working in the restaurant.
Poison in my food!
Trying to bring it down from within.
But, that's what I cook with. Ooh.
Yes, silk, toxic, industrial sludge, rats.
That rat has no personality, so cute.
All I'm doing is just being slightly more messy than you normally are.
How do you know that's not what a kitchen looks like?
The new hiring manager was thrilled she was able to fill 3 open spots so quickly. From messing up orders to dropping trays of food on patrons, you ensured each customer's first visit to the Wolf's Bite was also their last. The poor hiring manager had no idea what she was getting into. The Wolf's Bite loses 1 quality. I needed your reputation, though. Being obnoxious and getting a few patrons' sleep is okay, but what we really need is a good old-fashioned brawl.
Good, get yourself kicked down and get your reputation taken down.
That will get all the patrons either engaged in fisticuffs or fleeing for the exit. All we need is the right person to get the party started. I could throw a raw steak at the unicorn. Throw cherry pie at the white knight.
That would stain his whiteness.
Or throw a tankard of ale at the 3 musketeers. Well, let's see. I'm not sure about the White Knights, because he's probably a good guy. He'll be like, he'll just like, oh, ha ha ha.
How do you know
No
he's
need to
a
worry
good
about
guy?
it. He's literally a White Knight.
You're racist.
It's a common figure of speech. You throw the tankard of ale at the 3 musketeers, clearly, because that'll get them drunk and mad at you, because...
Whoa! You don't absorb alcohol through your skin. Or maybe slightly, but not like that.
Throw a tankard at the 3 musketeers. I say, lads, ale and our tunics! Why, this must be the work of dwarves! Look over there! 7 of the little bastards! I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that on my channel. Little? Who are you calling it? Wait, no. Little? No.
I like the first voice you did there, Ronnie.
Little? Who are you calling little? Are you having a giggle there, mate? You want a scrap? Everyone get in here! The brawl started out pretty good with a few chairs and tables being broken. Then things got really crazy when the Octagon kicked a member of the Gumdrop Guild in the face, thinking the Munchkin was a dwarf, too, drawing even more people into the... Bedlam?
Bedlam.
Sure. The wolf loses 2 wealth and the wolf's bite loses 2 quality.
Hey, but it didn't lose any reputation.
Gosh darn!
It was your fault, not my fault.
Taking a bite out of the big time, local celebrity chef The Wolf was featured on a special hour-long episode of Restaurants, Taverns, and Bars.
Tune in next week, and then you'll learn about it.
They say...
I've got this.
No, you narrated the ending last time.
Oh man, but I've really wanted to.
They say you can buy fancy clothes, but you can't buy class.
Wait, this is my episode, remember? I even did the intro.
As a warning to the newly rich. But the... Hold on. You messed up my...
They say you can buy fancy
stop
clothes, but you can't buy class. as a warning to the newly rich, but the wolf took it as a challenge.
Okay, stop it. This is my show. Fur coat, gold jewelry, and a leather top hat were certainly fancy.
Maybe we should do the otherworldly voice for this.
But as classless.
As school.
Stop it.
In the summer.
As
They have
school
summer
in
school.
the summer.
They have summer school.
The conspicuous consumption, coupled with his sordid reputation, began rousing suspicion. How can a wolf with a moderately successful business afford such luxuries?
What did I do? I forget.
Sergei wondered.
What did I do?
I don't know. A bunch of unethical business things.
Like taking a personality-less rat?
Yes. A bit of investigation revealed the wolf's bite had been taking on massive amounts of debt, while the wolf's personal accounts were growing at the same clip.
I'm taking all the money for myself? Well, it's my business.
Sergei didn't even have to do a penny-precise analysis. The embezzlement was so flagrant.
I'm not that obvious, am I?
Sergei filed a complaint with the Kingdom Revenue Office and filed suit. The court ruled in favor of the Kingdom Revenue Office, and the wolf was found guilty of 2 counts of embezzlement and 1 count of first-degree contempt for haberdashery. Dashery. As a result, he was sentenced to 3 years in the dungeon. Ha! If that's not sabotage, I don't know what is!
It's only 3 years. When I get out, I'm gonna have some personality-less rats, and I'm gonna be their friends this time. That'll change everything.
I win.
I'll teach them to have personality. And then they'll take over the world.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Yes.
Well, anyways, guys, this has been The Wolf's Bite. I've been CMeeCraft, joined by Raspberry2. And if you want to see more, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next episode of this or something else. Goodbye.
Bye.